What's up everybody? Welcome to another video. In this video we are going to be discussing the cost of living in Florida. But before we get started, I want to let you know I did not wear this hat intentionally. As you notice, there's two orange cars behind me. By God's will, it just happened to be so. I actually just came down the street to get a nice residential background. I'm down the street from my house. But let me tell you what this video is going to consist of. We're actually going to share our screen and show you guys what the cost of living is from Orlando all the way down to South Florida. So if you guys want to see what it will cost for you to either come here on vacation or move here and make a decision for your life. Let me tell you, beautiful palm trees, sunny weather, great food, beautiful beaches. It has been a transformative experience for me, and I believe it will be for you too. So let's get started with the video and show you what does it cost to live in Florida.
So now I'm going to show you a couple of places that you can live that are more expensive and less expensive. And as we're going over some of the more expensive places, I'm going to show you some areas close to them that you could live at a more affordable rate. For example, we're here in the Miami area. You'll see that the rents are generally between $2,000 and $5,000. But if you end up going just outside of the Miami area, let's say Hialeah right here, what you'll be able to find is rents significantly cheaper. Now, I have it set on 2 bedrooms because I figure most people are going to need between a 1 and 3 bedroom. So I just met you in the middle at 2. So just expect rents to be a little bit below or a little bit higher than what you'll see whether you want a 2 or 3 bedroom, maybe even close to the same price in certain areas. But as I said, if you're looking for a more affordable place to live in the Miami area, I would say Hialeah. It's not directly in Miami, but it's relatively close. Now, if we look at the Orlando area, one of the places you might want to consider in the Orlando area, if this is even still too much for you, you might want to try Kissimmee. Kissimmee is right outside of Orlando, and it's relatively inexpensive. Now, one of the things that you'll notice about Orlando is that you have the beaches over here, but you also have a lot of inland area over here. The further inland you are, the cheaper it's going to get for you. But there are some exceptions. So for example, if you end up going over here, you'll see that we're in Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach has some of the most affordable rents by the beach that I have found in all of Florida. As you'll see, 900, 1300, 1100, a lot of places that are very affordable out here. So it's not all about, finding a cheap place not by the beach. You can find some places relatively close to the beach, even if it is right across this little river thing they have there. It's not that bad for you to only pay $1,000 or $1,200 a month. This one says $850, so it's very, very affordable. Now, another place that I would consider is Clearwater, Florida. As you'll see right here, you have the town of Clearwater, kind of like the city, but then you have the beach over here. This is actually really nice, as you see, really expensive the closer you get to the beach, but the further inland you go, the cheaper it's going to get. So for example, as you'll see, we could highlight $2,000 over here. And as we were highlighting over here, it's closer to $5,000-6,000 for a lot of these. Very expensive. So like I said, the further inland you go somewhere, the cheaper it's going to get. So those are some of the places that I would suggest checking out. Again, we'll go over the list. You have Miami, Orlando, Clearwater, and Daytona. Now, each of them have their own feel. It really depends on what you're looking for. I think all of them could be great options to live and to visit. They all have a lot to do. And as you see, with the exception of Miami, you could find relatively cheap places to live in all of them if you go a little bit further inland. And with Miami, if you move to an outer city or maybe even some parts of far back Miami, you could probably find some rents that are more affordable, especially if you're not needing a 2-bedroom and you're willing to get a studio or a 1-bedroom. They'll be much more affordable. So those were just a few places. I'm going to end up doing another video where I go over my actual cost of living. I just wanted to go over some of the places that you would be able to find at an affordable rate. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next.